Being a part of the healthcare field takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and commitment. They contribute to the public and society tremendously. That them being paid more has always been a debatable topic, but not impossible. Although those who say they cannot afford to pay more to our healthcare workers, they deserve better. Today, we will be going over how the impact of their jobs are affecting their emotional stability, financially comparing hourly wages to other companies, and going to see how healthcare workers are highly essential but undervalued. Something that people tend to forget about is each other's mental and emotional state of mind. According to the mental health of healthcare workers, they surveyed 1,119 healthcare workers who all indicated that they were stressed out or stretched too thin. 93% of them were experiencing stress, 86% reported anxiety, 77% reported frustration, 76% reported tiredness and burnout, and lastly, 75% of our healthcare population reported that they were overwhelmed. Now, what about their lives outside of work? Paying bills, family time, or even time just to be able to enjoy themselves. When your job starts to interfere with your personal life, that's when you tend to not have the motivation to do what you once loved. You should be able to come home from a day of work without being physically and emotionally drained. It shouldn't be like, oh great, work again in the morning, totally excited about that and just trying to push through your day. You have paid money, went to college, and did all the hard work that you did to get to where you are at, and should proudly be able to say that you love what you do and are getting treated the way that you deserve. Does anyone know what the minimum wage is here in Iowa? It is now $7.25, but I don't know anywhere that pays less than $10 anymore. For an example, McDonald's is making between $11 to $17 an hour to flip burgers, while CNA is making on average $19 an hour to flip your grandma. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that fast food restaurants are not a tough job, but the amount of effort and work between the two are not comparable. Plus, half the time, we could probably all agree that fast food restaurants end up messing up our orders anyways. In order to get a job at a fast food restaurant, you pretty much just have to walk in anywhere and they'll hire you on the spot. And in order to be a certified nursing assistant, you have to pay for a college course, pay for books, fees for the state exam, clinicals, and basically just having the knowledge and all the requirements in order to get a job. No matter what position you work in the healthcare field, you have to want to help these residents and care for them. It's a mentally and physically demanding job. For instance, you watch people die and there's nothing that you can do about it. We have those who are in pain and there's nothing that you can do about it other than to help manage or comfort that pain. We have our dementia patients who don't understand why they're there or their surroundings. And we have those who ask where their family is or why they haven't came to see them, and again, there's nothing we can do about it. A few activities that we help them on a daily is getting them dressed, toileting them, assisting with feeding, doing vital signs, and giving them their daily medications. Our residents depend on us, and with the COVID-19 pandemic that has been going on the past few years, it's been hard for the nursing homes, hospitals, and home health care because everywhere is short-staffed. A lot of them feel pressured because they feel like they're not giving the amount of time and care to each resident as they would like. Now that we were able to go over how their jobs are affecting their emotional stability, we financially compared hourly wages to another company and was able to see how nurses are highly essential but undervalued. And we know that no matter what position you work in the healthcare field, you have to have a lot of hard work, dedication, commitment to your job. I think what needs to happen next is everyone should be surveyed onto whether they believe that nurses should be paid more or not.